Yo, what's good, gamers? It's your boy SBX coming to you once again with another gaming review. And this time I want to talk about the anticipated, well, I can't say it's very anticipated. But anyways, I'm going to talk about Samurai Showdown and basically what I think about this game. This is an OG classic SNK game that came out in the in the 90s during the Sega Genesis days and fucking arcade from your arcade store or your local barbershop or your local laundromat or whatever. This is an OG game. This is a classic. So this is kind of like Street Fighters and Marvel vs. Capcom in a way of just samurais and other type of warriors or whatnot. So basically, I've played this game when I was younger. I didn't know what it was called, but I remember playing that game during playing the arcade game machine things or whatever. So I figured, 20 something years later, I thought to myself, you know what, they should bring that game back, and I thought it could be a great idea if they can bring back old nostalgic video games. And what happened? Pretty much, I picked up an epiphany, deja vu. And this game is pretty much it, pretty much made a return. However, basically I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons and how I felt about this game. And pretty much this game didn't really fit my expectations or whatever. So basically, the pros about this game really is just, the graphics is pretty cool, very sharpened. It's just like how you play the other like Street Fighter game, even though that's a Capcom game or whatnot, it has the similarities of it, the 2D style or whatever. I feel like, the way how you slice and dice characters or whatnot is pretty cool. There's the option to either show blood or show no blood, which is cool, which is understandable because there are some kids who are playing this game, or people who are very, how can I say, I don't know the word of it, the name of the word of people who don't like to see blood or gore in any video game or TV, but there's a selection to turn it on and turn it off, so which is a pretty good option for you to do. What I would say that the story mode as well, there's a story mode, there's a versus mode, there's what I do sometimes in that gameplay, training. You can learn how to train yourself how to play the game better or whatnot. So honestly, I ain't really had much of a pros in this game, but I would say that the cons in this game is like the game mechanics is just really not up to par, and honestly, as a person who likes 2D anime video games and just the whole concept of samurai games and samurai lifestyles or whatever, this game really did not fit my expectations, and I'm sure it probably didn't fit some other people's expectations. I don't know why, but I saw the ratings from IGN or something like that. This game pretty much got I don't know if it's a good view or a bad view, but it's in the middle. So it didn't really get much of a decent view, it's average. So I'm put in that perspective of how I feel about this game in the end. The cause is, like I said, it's like the gameplay is just boring to me. It's despite the fact that they have good attacks, good specials or whatever. I don't really like how too complex the gameplay is. It makes the game really boring. It's not like how other 2D fighting games like the Dragon Ball Fighters and the Street Fighters, the Marvel vs. Capcom or whatever. It's not very well. You do have buddy smashers on combos, but again, it's still boring to an extent. And like I said, I really did not feel for this game at all. I can see why nobody didn't really pick up the game like that. When I pre-ordered the game, it was kind of like nobody didn't call me to let me know to pick up the game. I forgot that the game was already out. I went to, God knows why I did. I went to GameStop and picked up the game, and you know, ain't nobody was hyping it up. Like, you know, so that was the first sign that this game was not going to be all that good. Was just the fact that it was not hyped enough. Ain't nobody buying a game like that. People were sleeping on the game, and GameStop didn't call to let people know, like, hey, come pick up the game, you know? So there's a whole bunch of copies of that game on top of that too. So I was just like, man, fuck it, I just want to just buy the game. I don't care if I have to wait in line or not. You know, the concept is just to get the game. So I like, there are some good characters in the game that I really liked, and people that is like really in the Japanese history are shown, like Hanzo Itori, Jubei Yagyu, Jinshiro, you know, stuff like that. I really feel like, you know, Samurai Showdown, based on the animated movie and also the old school classic, they brought back all the OG characters, and also they brought in like a new chick in the game who's black, which is cool. But other than that, the gameplay is too simple. It's too bland. I feel like the configuration in the game, where it doesn't show you like for example, when you're doing like button smashing and looking at the menu, it doesn't say the circle, square, X, triangle button. It should say light hits, heavy hits, kicks, strike, all that bullshit. You know, I don't like when games tell you that, like, what the fuck is KS and LS and HS and all that bullshit. So honestly, this game is not very specific on details of just buttons that you need to press in order to play the game. So with all said and done, I wouldn't recommend nobody play this game unless you are a fan of the product. Like, I like Samurai Showdown as the OG classic game, and also watch the animated movie series, but it's not as canon as you thought this game will be. So I mean, that's just my opinion. This is my intake. If you butthurt gamers out there who just be like, no, you don't know what you're talking about, man, fuck y'all. This is my opinion. This is my video. I say it however I want to say it. So with all said and done, I would recommend people to buy this game. The boss battle, I could say at the end, was really complicated as fuck. At first I keep getting my ass whooped, and I learned that, you know, it's just like playing Marvel vs. Capcom when you face the boss battles and whatnot. Just gotta make sure you block and weave and dodge and jump and just hit this bitch right on time. So anyways, folks, like I said, this game didn't really appeal my attention. I thought it was good based on the gameplay and the trailers, but obviously I've been bamboozled, hoodwinked once again on fucking games. So anyways, folks, I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Please leave your comments in the comment section below, hit that bell icon, and subscribe to my channel. SBX, I'm out. Peace.
Yo!